Alright, hey guys, welcome to another edition of Miami Heat News. And what we're going to be talking about today is clutch, What is clutch, How is it different from crunch time? Because there's often a confusion between the two. Who is clutch? And why do we consider them clutch? And most importantly, what is a choker? And in recent memory, who has been a choker? Okay? That's all stuff we're going to be talking about today. First, let's define clutch, I often get, when I'm reading, ESPN articles and just sports articles in general, and when I'm talking to NBA fans, the ignorant belief that clutch is the 5 minutes at the end of the game within 5 points, That is not clutch. That is crunch time. What clutch is, to me, and what it should be to you too, is basically whenever somebody makes a big play for their team. Whenever their team needs it. So, what that basically means on a fundamental level is if you're down 10 and they're going on a 20 to 2 run or something, and you stop it with a huge block and then dunk on the other end, that is clutch. Okay? If that's in the first quarter, that is clutch. I don't care if it's at the end, at the beginning, that is clutch because your team needs you to perform at the highest level and you deliver. What we often confuse with crunch time is sort of the perception that, oh, he had a game winner, so he's automatically the clutchest player in the NBA. And this is where I think Kobe falls into the overrated clutch players category. While I don't think Kobe is not clutch, I just think he's overrated for his shot making at the end of the game. Call him a great player under pressure. Call him that for sure, because he is. But do not call him just the best clutch player in the NBA, Because that clutch does not extend over the entire game. Kevin Durant is clutch. LeBron James is clutch. Dwayne Wade is clutch, and I think the most clutch of them all is Carmelo Anthony, who can absolutely do whatever his team needs when they need it. Now, let's see, why do we consider them clutch? I think there's a perception, like I just said, that at the end of the game, when all the stakes are high, the pressure's on, the stars who deliver are automatically clutch. Yes, they are, for that portion, but they are not clutch overall, you know what I'm saying? Or they can be, but that's only a small aspect of their overall game. So, we should consider the clutch players to be the guys who perform at the highest level whenever their team needs it. Dwayne Wade, for example, did a great job of this. 2008, 2009. Average MVP numbers, 30 points, 7.5 assists, 5 rebounds, 2 blocks, and 2 steals, which is unparalleled by a guard. But that man would literally take the Heat, give them a small lead at the beginning of the game, and then the other team would slowly start to come back as Dwayne Wade faltered, and the rest of his teammates couldn't contribute. Suddenly, it was tied. And then maybe a couple minutes later, the Heat were down by 5, 10, 15. That's when Dwayne Wade came up big. And that's why he's just my favorite player, because of that reason, for his overall, over the entire game, clutchness. He would come back, the Heat are down 15, and he'd single-handedly bring them back into the game by blocking, stealing, defense, scoring, passing. He'd just break down the other team single-handedly in just that clutch. It's hard to explain, Clutch, you will know when you see it. But it's not just at the end of the game. And I think that's the major misperception by most NBA fans. And it's something we need to correct, right? LeBron James did choke in the 2011 NBA Finals. But he has since redeemed himself, for sure, because of his performance in the 2012 NBA Finals. Averaging those kind of numbers and just putting those nails in the coffin that really, energizes your team, gets you your morale, whatever. That is clutch. And that's why I think LeBron James is one of the clutchest players in the NBA today. Because he performs over the entire game, including crunch time, and including the first quarter, the second quarter, the third quarter. The dude does it all. And that's why he's not a choker anymore. He did choke in the 2011 NBA Finals, and I don't think many can deny that. LeBron himself has stated that, but I think he definitely redeemed himself with these finals. So thanks for watching. That is your definition of clutch. Share it with your friends. Any NBA fan, I'm sure, will enjoy this. Thank you for watching. See ya!